I have 60 unread books behind me right now. That's a problem. Hey guys, welcome back. So as you can see, I have a huge TBR that needs to be taken down. So in today's video, I'm going to see however many I can read. And now I've been really good. I haven't bought any other books. Currently, I'm reading The Girl You Left Behind. Just slapped my face. I'm like almost done with it. The beginning was so good. It was set in World War II, this girl Sophie cooking for the Germans, then something happens. And then it goes into the present time, and that's when it's gotten slow for me, because it's all about like this trial over this painting that Sophie is involved in. It's okay so far, definitely not a 5-star. Let's read this, and let's tackle my TBR.
I'm in complete, utter shock. Because what the heck was the end of chapter 29?
Hello. Last night I finished The Girl You Left Behind. It wasn't a bad book. It wasn't a great book. I loved Sophie's POV. Every so often it would go back to 1917 and the end was like bittersweet and also very shocking. I had a gas moment because I was like... I'm gonna give this like 3 stars, 2.5. It was fine, but a book down. The next book I'm gonna read is The Love of My Life. I actually started it this morning. This is one of the books I got from the little library video I did. It's kind of a mystery. Leo's wife Emma has like a shocking past or something. The first chapter was very interesting. It was a prologue. She was staring at a crab and she was like out of breath. I don't really know. I think this is gonna be interesting.
So I have no idea what that means. I'm a little scared.
So we need to talk about this book. All right, I'm about 50% through. I'm so confused. I don't understand it. There's like so many secrets about Emma and her life and her past that we're like slowly uncovering. There's like a missing person and Emma's somehow connected to that. But it's pretty interesting. I feel like I'm reading it really fast, but I really just want to figure out what the whole big secret is about her life and if this couple is going to be okay, because Leo's currently going through it. Okay.
This book got some extra loving. Oh my goodness. What? I don't know what the heck part 2 was. We just learned so much about Emma. The first part of the book was the big lie, like nobody knows what's happening, like what's the big secret about Emma's past life. Part 2, we learn all about it. Holy moly, I didn't even know this was a thing. But let's just say my jaw was on the floor. I'm so scared. Now I think Leo knows everything. That was crazy. I literally have no idea what to expect with this book. It's getting crazier and crazier. It's like never ending. I feel like you could definitely read this in one sitting. I can't put it down. What? I ate this thing up. Oh my goodness. The beginning, like I said, was slow. And then all of a sudden when it hit part 2 and it was all about her past, oh my goodness, this girl went through so much. I feel like the end kind of went by really fast, but crazy book. Kind of sick when you think about it. This was pretty good. I'm gonna give this like 3.5, 4 stars maybe. Another book down. I would recommend this if you want a book you literally will not expect what the heck is going on. So let's go pick out our next book to read.
Okay, I took a while to figure out what book I want to read next, and I chose Message in a Bottle by Nicholas Sparks. This was a blind book I've started it this morning. I'm already on page 78. I literally can't put it down. It's so good. So basically, this girl Teresa, she has a son Kevin, and she went through a divorce a couple years ago. So she's kind of going through it. She doesn't really love her life right now. Every day is kind of the same. One day she goes to the beach and there's a message in a bottle, and she opens it and it is this like devastatingly beautiful love note written like 3 weeks ago to this girl Catherine. The guy's name was Garrett, and then she has a column where she writes, and so she puts this in her column and it blows up, and then she gets a call from this girl and she's like, hey, I have a similar letter, and then she finds another letter, and so now she's going to find Garrett, and it is like so exciting. I'm glad I picked this up. I'm just gonna hope to read a bunch today and see what happens with this message in a bottle.
There was a quote I wanted to tell y'all about because it was beautiful. Here we go. Ready? One of the things she had learned early in life was that if you discovered something that made you tight inside, you had better try to learn more about it. If you simply ignored the feeling, you would never know what might happen. And in many ways, that was worse than finding out you were wrong in the first place. Because if you were wrong, you would go forward in life without ever looking back over your shoulder and wondering what might have been. That isn't your sign to listen to your feelings and your gut. I don't know what is. She may or may not have met Garrett, and we may or may not have Garrett's POV now, which means we can learn more about him and about Catherine and everything, and I'm loving it. The tea, the drama. We've never even come close to what Catherine and I had. I don't even know who you are. I am in love with this book. I literally cannot put it down. So good. I'm like almost done with it. Don't know how everything's gonna turn around from him saying, I don't even know who you are. Oh my god. No.
All I have playing in my head right now is Message in a Bottle by Taylor Swift. This was so amazing. I'm giving this 4.5 stars. It was almost a 5-star. I don't know why I've never heard of this before. It begins with a message in a bottle and it ends with a message in a bottle. And I didn't love the ending. I actually hate how everything transpired. But because of the turn of events at the end, you got something really just painstakingly beautiful. I just really, really enjoyed it. I would highly recommend this. I couldn't put it down. Another book down off of my TBR. I can now rearrange books on my shelf. I don't know what to read next. I have one in mind, but not sure. We'll see how I'm feeling. Okay, so I don't think my mic is turned on, but we're just gonna pretend it is. The next book I'm gonna read is The Wishing Game. I've actually started this already. I think it's really cute so far. I don't really know anything about it. There's a girl named Lucy, and she's kind of like a teacher's aide, and she really loves this kid. She wants to adopt him. He's in the foster system. Then there's a guy named Hugo and Jack, and they're roommates, and Jack is like an author, and they live on Clock Island, and apparently they're gonna hold like a contest there or something. We will see. I'm only 28 pages in. Good. My mom read this and she loved it, so I have high hopes. My TBR is dwindling. I'm so excited. I love it. I am so in love with this book. I literally cannot put it down. It's so fun. This author, Jack, he wrote this series, Clock Island, and all these kids read the books, and then some of the kids escaped to the island because they were just so in love with Jack. They wanted like him to solve all of their problems and everything. So now he invites them to this competition. It's so good. It just makes me think of Caraval kind of, because he's like playing these games with the people. The winner will get a copy of a book that he wrote, the only copy. Lucy has like this little flirting thing with this guy Hugo, who is the artist of Jack's books. It's just so good. I can't explain. It's just such a good book. I'm really interested to see who's going to win the competition, what is happening to Jack, because he's kind of seeming off. Like, he hasn't really written a book in 6 years, and now he's coming out with this competition. Highly, highly recommend. I'm not even finished with it, but like, it's giving a 5-star vibe. Honestly, might finish it tonight. Okay, well, we found out why Jack stopped writing for 6 years. Wow, not what I was expecting whatsoever. I just read the most life-changing quote. Okay, you better like buckle in, and this might be a spoiler, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Here's the quote. I decided one day that kids weren't ever going to happen for me, and that I was going to be single and childless, and that was that. And I awoke the next morning, and the sun was dancing on the water, and the coffee tasted better than it ever had. It tasted like one less thing to worry about, one less promise to keep, one less fight to fight, one less heart to break. And it was sweet, almost sweet as victory, the sweetness of giving up. Damn! Oh my god! This book is so good, guys. That quote just hit different. I found another quote. Hate is a knife without a handle. You can't cut something with it without cutting yourself. This book is very deep. Like, it's dark, it's wise, it's fun. Chapter 32. Are you kidding me? 5 freaking stars. This was probably one of the best books I've ever read. This was so cozy. It was deep, breathtaking, beautiful. The lines, everything's connected. The ending was so So sweet. Everyone needs to read this right now. Like, if you have not read this, you need to pick this up. The quotes in this book, unmatched. I've related to this book a lot, all about taking risks and facing your fears, coming back from your childhood trauma. And I mean, this is just an incredible book. I am so happy I finally read this. If I could absorb this book, I would. I love Jack, the author. He is literally just like an amazing, incredible person. He just has a truly good heart. You need to read this. With that being done, we totally knocked out 4 books on my TBR. Very proud of myself. I'm gonna keep this going because I really need to knock out my TBR. Like, it is taking over. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Go battle your TBR because I know you have a ton of books on it like I do. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Bye.